Hello, it's a new week of Daily Race B, and we're at Lago Maggiore in reverse this time, in the Group 3 cars. So it's a circuit I don't know, or didn't know, until yesterday, and it's a car I don't like, it's the Meta car, so this is going to be fun. Be interesting to see how it goes, actually. So yeah, Lago Maggiore, one of the best circuits in Gran Turismo, in my opinion, and it's in the reverse circuit layout, which is actually pretty decent. I think it might actually be better than the normal layout. Although it is a tricky one. And we're in the M6. The M6 is the meta car for this one. Yeah. Less said about that, the better. It's quite a tricky car. It's not quite as bad as the Lexus. I had to go with the Lexus. That's what I've set my lap time in, with the Lexus. There's a couple of corners that's just horrible. The Lexus, you just can't control it. And same with the BMW, actually. There's a couple of corners that's just really hard to get right in the BMW. So, Danny, hope you're good. Thanks for popping in. We are... Well, A is the karts, for those who don't know. And I do like the karts, but it's quite a dull one, that one. It's pretty much flat out the whole way, I think, that one. Race A. I remember last time we had it. It was a long time ago, actually. We've not had that Race A for a good while. That layout. But yeah, it's pretty much flat out. It's not a particularly exciting race. I might have a go at it, though. Might have a go at it at some point. Could always do a video, I guess. Give it a try. And Race C. Race C actually looks alright this week. It's just like a long Race B, isn't it? Race C. It's Red Bull. Although I had me fill of the G70 last week, so I don't think I'll be doing Race C. But yeah, we'll see how we get on with this one. We're on medium tyres, which I still think medium tyres are weird in this game. They're just not right. They feel slippier than the hard tyres do, and that's just not right. It's just odd. Hey LVP, hey Russell, how's it going? No worries, dude. Thanks for popping in. Right, I'll switch over and we'll get some laps in, because we've got 9 minutes. He says pointing at the right point of the screen. I have to look at the screen. I have to look at my preview to make sure I am pointing at the right bit of the screen. So you're right. I do have my controller plugged in. That's good. So my time, we are on a 1:57.660, which is currently 462nd, which, and as you can see, I did it in the RCF, which is a horrible car to drive for most of the circuit, but it's quick. I can't quite get close to it. Oh, that's pretty good. I didn't model it off an actual car, so that's a coincidence. Maybe someone's nicked it off me. But yeah, I know mine's kind of a bit like the Martini livery-ish, but I kind of took inspiration from that kind of thing, the old retro. Yeah, it's a really good track, this. I think the layout's quite cool. It's really hard in these Group 3 cars. But I'm in the BMW, and it's horrible. Well, actually, to be honest, it's better than it used to be. It is better than it used to be. I'm using +3. The worst bit is this, in both of the cars. This is slightly easier, this bit, in the BMW. Trying to do this corner, this right-hand corner in second in the RCF is horrendous. The car just slides around. It just disappears off. You can't do anything with it. This corner's not so bad. Needs to be tighter than that, though. So in the BMW, the horrible corner's this one, coming round. This corner. It's so tricky to get this right, and in the race, everybody runs wide on that corner. This one's quite tricky in the BMW as well. It's difficult to get it right. You tend to go wide and go onto the grass. Oh, didn't break. Hey, Richie. That'd be good, dude. This bit is actually easier with the circuit this way round. This bit's horrible, the correct way round. And it's not too bad on this. As long as you don't hit that sausage. It's just a case of getting that right. Cool there. change down, coast it, get back on the power. This is quite a tricky corner to get rid of the speed. And this last section is just horrible, really. The car just wants to slide out on you. If you put too much power around that corner, it just goes. And once the BMW starts to slide, it slides. Properly slides. But hey, we made it around a lap and we didn't come off. That's pretty good. Hey, Andrew. Right, we'll get a ghost on. See if we can get anywhere near me time. I think I can. I think I can get close to it. If I get a really good lap. I reckon I could knock a couple of tenths off. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. I'm hoping for a lower 157. But we got all these with no replay. What's going on with that? But the BRZ's kind of jumped in with a couple. I am on a 157,660 at the moment. So yeah, the BLZ is a horrible car to drive. It's even worse. The RCF is all right. It's just a couple of corners. It's horrible. It's just not fun. Oh, nice one, Andrew. Yeah, just not a fan of these Group 3 cars on this circuit. Because I think last time we had this circuit, it was the I used the Lamborghini, I think. That's pretty good going. It's not far behind me. I think mine's 400, just under 5, just inside the top 500. I need to figure this corner out. That's about as good as I've done it. That's always the way though, isn't it? You always do a lap and you think, oh, that's a good time. But I could have gone a bit faster. Oh, there's a penalty. Yeah, if you mess that bit up. And the penalties are super harsh. If you just go a tiny bit over the curb, you can easily get 2 seconds. A 2-second per track penalty. Loads of times when I've been doing these laps, I've had 2 seconds just for going a tiny bit over one of the curbs. Because you're going so fast. Hey, Lead Pencil, how's it going? Hope you good. Oh, there we go. Going to a slide. That's the problem with these cars. This and the RCF. If you go into a slide with it, you're screwed. You're pretty much screwed. If you try and get it back under control, you lose so much time. But I've only done one race so far. Which was an interesting race. Just the usual carnage that Lago Maggiore is. No, it's a horrible lap. Start that again. Oh, cheers for the sub. Much appreciated. At least it won't be pole. Something, I guess. In fact, for anyone who's a member, there's the welcome mat emoji. We need to use that for people who subscribe. Need to start using that one. That's it, yeah. There's so much time in that wall. Lots of little counter steering on this one, just to try and keep the car in check. Oh, we're definitely not in pole for this. We've got A pluses in here. Right, so we definitely need to knock a couple of tenths off to get round here. So that's what we've got to aim for. Anyone we know. It's Venom's in here. And that HRB guy. Oh, there's Ben. Hello, Ben. Yeah, not that familiar with everyone else. That's a good time. That's a hell of a time. Thanks for the good looks. I am going to need it, I think. I'm expecting to go backwards on this one, because I'm just not used to racing it. I'm barely used to driving it for a quali lap, so I think with the race and when the tyres start to get worn, because they will do, because they're medium tyres, at least only 4 laps, but yeah, it's going to get scruffy. Plus these are the sort of cars, if anyone taps you, you're gone, pretty much. Oh, someone in a Supra. Okay. Weird choice. Nope. Yep, that's it. Yeah, there's a lot of the curves you can just completely drive right over them, and then there's others. It's like you go over them a tiny bit. Oh yeah, I have 2 seconds. 2-second penalty. God, I wouldn't want to start on this corner. Very wise. Now in the race I did before, I managed to go on that grass on every single lap. And you will get people just trying to barge past. There's a lot of barging past on this one. Yeah, I'm going to hit that grass a lot tonight. I have a real problem with that corner. Going way too wide there as well. And there we go, 1.5 seconds for clipping a bend. Nah, back end went. Ha! I'll be fine. It's just trying to get it in the race. I'm alright for quali. That's the first time I've ever had a penalty on that corner as well. Keep reckoning I'm going to hit that wall at some point as well, coming out of that hairpin. Someone doing a bit of cross country. You saw a lot of that in the race I had before. BMW squirming all over the place. not turning in early enough for that. I think this race is going to absolutely kill my DR this way. Yeah, okay. I had a feeling that wasn't going to work. But I thought, I'm at the back anyway, let's give it a go. Stay off that curb then. It's quicker coming out of there in second on that corner off the hill. But I found if you try and accelerate away in third, it's a bit safer. Just drink some tea. So I think there'll be a lot of wooden spoons tonight. Top of the hill before the hairpin. Oh, right, okay. Hey, Ben. Yes, it is. It is. Still trying to get to grips with the circuit. So that's got to be... We lost SR as well? Oh, no, we gained SR. Right, let's see if we can improve this quality time. You get a decent bit of time in between the races. This could have done with being an extra lap. Could have easily got 5 laps out of it. It would have been a lot more would have been a lot more interesting for the last lap as the tyres started getting worn. Alright, let's grab this one. Let's chase a ghost. Yeah, I won't be getting any poles. Especially if we're going to end up with A+ guys in it all night. Yeah, I've completely messed that up. Timing's not right for that. Turn in a tiny bit earlier than that. Losing so much time on the hill. Breaking it up for that corner. I might see you on the way down into B. So we might end up in some races after all. It'll only take a few more last places to end up back into B. Oh, that's not right. Need to brake a bit earlier there. Hey, Bri. Cheers, dude. Much appreciated. See you, lad. Thanks for popping in. And thanks for the sub as well. That might be a better turning. Oh, too slow. Yeah. Didn't carry enough speed down that hill. Nope, that's no good. Yeah, if anyone else has not left a like yet, feel free to do so. See if we can get up to 20. Just not turning in the right place there at all. The BMW doesn't really like any turns. The back end just wants to go on it all the time. Nah, just a bit too wide. See how much the BMW slides out rather than spins around. If you put your foot down and the back starts to go, it goes sideways. It's a bit better. Yeah, it's carrying too much speed. Half a second. It's good fun to chuck it about, though. Right. Get those wooden spoons on the ready. And there's Kaz as well. So I think that guy's going to end up leaving. So we're starting in 8th. I wonder if that's Georgie, you know. Because we've not seen Georgie for a long time. And then we see this guy quite regular. I wonder if the name's changed. Yeah, I've noticed that. I've been chasing them, and the back ends are just sliding out of bends. But if you've had a good bend, it's just really hard then. And he's gone. Right. Look at that time. For a B driver. That's impressive. Saying that though, it's only a 1/10 more than me. So if I jumped up a 1/10, it's only like 1/10 between here and near the top. I mean, that's a good time. It's whether you can stick with that in the race. The RCF is quick. If you can control it on the couple of really tricky turns, then it's a really good car. It handles a lot of the corners better than the BMW does. Ah, that makes sense then. I did wonder if it was a second account. You don't often see B drivers that good. Hey Catch, how's it going? Very good. Just in time for the carnage. Right, I need to get rid of this menu as soon as I hit the 100% throttle, because it takes so long to accelerate the car. It's a tricky race, this one. As you can see, we've proper caught up with the car in front already. And there's a 2-second penalty. I mean, sorry, Ben, but try not to put me in the gravel. Oh, it's cows. It's not worth me fighting it though, because I've got the penalty. Guessing he's not using his radar. I noticed Dudgey's going to be on LMU next week, isn't he? Oh, this race has gone to pot on it. I might as well just go in the pits. Right, chat amongst yourselves for the next few minutes. 6-round event one. It does look quite good, LMU. But it's, yeah. Be interested to see how Dutchy finds it when he goes on it. Yeah, there's no point. It's like another 2 seconds. I'm going to be miles behind everyone anyway. If I get a PC, I'll give it a go. Well, when I get a PC, I'll give it a go. It's just the length of the races on the PC sims I'm not that keen on, because they're all quite long, aren't they? I think the shortest races on LMU is pretty much the same as Race C, so you know, for streaming it doesn't really sit well. Because if I only had time to do like 1 or 2 races and they ended up like this, then it's not really worth it. Yeah, they are the beginners ones, aren't they? The 20 minutes. See how long it takes for somebody to finish on this. But yeah, we need to improve the quality time on this. What's the matchmaking like on LMU? Do you tend to find you'll have... Are there enough people playing to matchmake properly, or do you find that you're in lobbies with all sorts? Because I would have thought the player base is small compared to this. Especially with it's technically still early access, isn't it? There's a few previews been doing the rounds today about the new one from Nikon. You know, that Kiloton Racing are doing. The one where it looks like it's half driving game, half management sim. It's Endurance Motorsport or something like that it's called. The one from Kiloton. I know a bunch of people have been over in Paris today trying it out. So, I think it was Overtake that did some. They had a little preview. And Jason from Game Tech, he's over there trying it out, because I know he's pally with Nikon, so that's pretty good. Drive rate? No. Yeah, I tend not to really go on there. There we go. That's finished. Yeah, I would imagine so. But then again, I suppose the time interval's different, isn't it? So I think if they had 10-minute laps, 10-minute races or 20-minute races, they wouldn't have enough people to fill the lobbies. But with the higher up races being longer, then. But yeah, that KT Racing one is meant to be a bit more, I suppose, a bit more like this. It's not quite as in-depth a sim as some of the other stuff. I don't even know if it's as simmy as this, to be honest. I'll have to see. I'm interested in trying what Rennsport's like as well on console when that comes out. Be interested to see how that hits. Because I know on PC it's not massively popular. But it might, if it's a bit more accessible, it might do well on console. We shall see. I mean, that's a decent number. But then, if you consider daily race B on this often gets between 30 and 50,000 quality times. So you can see the difference in something like this compared to the other ones. Yeah, I've not really looked a lot, to be honest, since my SR and DR has been killed on that one. Oh, still an A. Right, I need to improve this quality time. Championship. Oh, okay. Oops, still on TCS. It's the wrong one. Let's see if we can get anywhere on this. Completely wrong. I think I need to turn in later there. Is that a subscription on LMU? (2850th) in the world. Considering there's about 9,000, there's what? How many A plus drivers? There's a good couple of thousand. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of weird the way Digit they calculate the score, don't they? They put they give you an index. And based on what events you do, you gain or reduce your index. So if you never do time trials, you're going to come less than people who do them every week. Yeah, that's not the way to do that. There's going to be a lot. There's a lot of double accounts and stuff on that, though. How many A plus drivers have got another A plus account? I think a few, if not several. So it's not really an accurate reflection, I don't think. It's no good. Losing so much time on that turn. So I'm not entirely sure what that means. It's just some arbitrary score, isn't it? We're only 3/10 off for a terrible lap. Which is true. I tend to do relatively quick quality laps. I do relatively quick quality laps and then can't stay anywhere near that pace in the races. Oop. So we're down into the B lobbies now. Yeah, I need a 57.4. I think that needs to be my target for this week, a 57.4. I might have to jump back into the RCF just to set a faster quality lap. Hey, Ryan. Oh, good luck, dude. In the R8. Interesting choice. I quite like it in reverse. Yeah, I think it's alright. Obviously I didn't know it until yesterday. I did a few laps last night. Cheers for the good luck. How are we doing on the old like front? We've got anywhere near 20 yet. Just need a few more. So if you've not hit the like button yet, feel free to do so. Wow, look at those pings. That's impressive. Need a couple more. This is where we're going to get stuck behind him. So he's on controller. See all the cars behind me on the grass. Nope, bye. Hey, Craig. How come I didn't see you on Daytona? Because Daytona was race C, and I don't do race C. Is the simple answer. You have a cool car with wings as well. I think I've just picked up 2 penalties. Yeah, I'm not sure. Try and correct the slide, and it just sends me into the grass. Back end was sliding, and it just a slight adjustment, and that's it. Car's gone. It's because race is too long. Very slidey. think I just picked up a penalty. 2 seconds. I literally went a pixel over. And it's a 2-second penalty. Oh, he didn't come last. This is penalties in this are just absolutely stupid. Yeah. Yeah, tell him to sort his penalties out. Such weird penalties on this. No worries, Ryan. So we'll have a look. We'll see how. Oh, our SR went up. Amazing. Right. Let's have a look at the. Yeah, the BMW's a bit. It's a tricky car. It is a very tricky car. Right, let's just see how far we were off the. For that penalty. Let's see what a 2-second penalty gets you. It's last lap, wasn't it? Okay. Right. So that's okay, isn't it? That's not a penalty. Right, this will be it. I reckon this front tyre goes over that curb. I mean, technically we're still on the curb though. But this is where the penalty is. I mean, that's probably just off, isn't it? But that's where the penalty is from. Yeah, we're back on. We're coming back onto it now. So yeah, that was our 2-second penalty for that. It depends what it counts. If it counts this inside line, then we had a couple of wheels off it, barely. But if it counts, if it takes it as off the curb at all, the red and white curb, then yeah, fair enough, we're well over. But even so, 2 seconds for that, when I've not really gained any time by that. It's not like I've cut a corner, you know. It's I wouldn't be any slower being slightly further out. But yeah, 2 seconds feels a bit harsh. Half a second, I'd have been, yeah, fair enough. Half a second is fine for that. On the first one, you don't even have to touch the curb. I think on that first one, let Let's go back. It's not that one. Yeah, this one. This one, you can be right onto the white. I think as long as you need your wheels on the red and white, but you can be way over. You can cut way over that. So I know I can go a lot further over than that. But yeah, that's a 2-second. Yeah, okay. What can you do? Our DR must be getting absolutely hammered now, though. Right, I'll do one more race, I think. It's just it's the inconsistency of it, I think. Yeah, that was going to hit the wall. Because it's like the Nürburgring GP Sprint circuit. The last 2 times we've ran that, we've had different track limit penalties. So it's not even, it even changes on the same track in between using it. I've been playing GT7 since it came out. I got it when it came out. But I didn't really do sport mode an awful lot to start with. Did a bit. I used to do the occasional daily race when it first came out. So it was probably a good 6 months or so before I started doing it regular. No, that's no good. I think the best thing to do on that is just watch the guys who are in the leaderboards at the top, because they're going to be, to get the times they're going to be on the very, very limits of the track limits. So if you see what they've done, that's pretty much as far as you can go. I think I've proved I don't know where the track limits are. Well, exactly, yeah. They only use them for... they're like the championship limits, aren't they? They tend not to use them very often. They use those in the nation's manufacturers and time trials. This one's a lot about carrying speed. And running against the Ghost will soon show you where you're losing time. This lap's a little bit better. So far, anyway. think that was a penalty anyway. Oh, that was not a penalty. And I completely cut that white section. I cut right across that white bit. So I didn't even stay on the curb for that. Didn't get a penalty. That's mad, isn't it? Oh, Ben's improved his time. The wall was a penalty, yeah. Maybe because it hit that, it felt sorry for me. It's tricky, that corner, because you want to carry more speed than you can. You just need to brake a little bit earlier, I think, or a bit harder, just to get on that corner so I can get back on the power. Just got to not drive into the back of him. No worries, Andrew. This is the this will be the last one for tonight, I think. Need some more practice at it tomorrow, I think. See if we can improve that quality time. You tend to find that where people lose speed is braking. They brake too early. Or they brake earlier, not too early. They brake earlier. They don't carry in quite enough speed through the turn. And they get on, or the angle through the line through the turn is not quite right. So that you can't get on the power quicker on the exit. They're the main sort of points where people lose time. That's where I always used to lose time. It was the amount of speed I could carry around a bend and the time it took me to get on the power on the exit. Because I didn't have the line right. The braking into bends, again, I can't brake as fast as some of them. Well, that second gear seems to work quite well on the first turn. Started with a penalty, I think. I know, got away with it. Can't turn there. Hey, Omega. It's just practice, Craig. Watching the faster cars and seeing what they do different. Thanks for the sub, much appreciated. Hey, Dev. It's just a case of trying to, well, I'll say just, it's trying to copy the faster drivers. I mean, that was okay. Did he? I made a comment on Monday. I made a comment last week about his wheel being clicky. And it was slight improvement on our previous drives tonight. Yeah, I think it was it last Friday? He had the new wheel on and it was really clicky. But yeah, I've not watched any of this week. I'm sure it is. It's just a lot louder than the other one. Clean race, hurrah. Decent one to finish on. Yeah, well. Not a bad result. Shame about the penalty. Oh, the T598, alright, yeah. Yeah, I can't remember which. It was the supercar wheel, I think he's got. He was using that last week. On Daytona, I think. Right, let's have a look at these roulettes. I think we've got a 5-star. That race is too short. Needs another lap. Oh, we got 3. Okay. The T598 is decent price, 400 quid, isn't it? And I don't know what the supercar wheel is. But obviously Thrustmaster sent it to him because he's sponsored by them. So I have no idea how much it costs though. Right. This isn't looking particularly promising. Oh my god. An Lexus LC500, hurrah. Right, okay. I mean, I will take that. Hey, David. I mean, you can win on controller. You don't need a wheel. But yeah, it's I'd say the wheel is less important than the skill of the person using it. I will be taking the dog out, yeah. Alright, last one. Oh god. I mean, oh, you are having a laugh. What a waste of a 5-star ticket that was. What a waste of a 5-star ticket that was. Yeah, got a 5-star ticket, get all excited, and then it's that. I'll just do this before I forget. There we go. The audio's a bit off on that one. Sometimes the audio's off on this, it's really weird. Right. So, that is me done for tonight. I'll say that again because it would have faded off when we did the little transition. Yeah, that is me done for tonight. We finally got a decent race. I finally got the hang of the track for the last race. That went okay. We need more of those in the next one. And I'll get some more practice on it tomorrow, I think. See if I can get... Here's a 157. Nice. Yeah, I need to improve my time a bit. A couple of tenths will do. Should see me further up the grid. A couple of improve the time and don't come off so much. I think that's the plan for the next one. I will probably be back on Thursday for more of these. I might sneak in one tomorrow if I get a chance. Excuse me. I need to do some more verticals this week, so I missed one last week. So for the YouTube bootcamp I'm doing. So there might be a vertical stream coming up next. So try and get some of those. I was thinking about recording the horizontal and then uploading it as a separate thing later, but I don't know. I'll have a little think about that. But anyway, thanks everyone for popping in. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subs. And I will catch you next time. Until then, bye for now.